It's Entertainment Schmig.
Harrison Ford yesterday involved in a plane crash, and he's doing fine, by the way. Here's what happened. He crashed a small plane on a golf course in L.A. yesterday afternoon. He was hospitalized with cuts to his head. He's fine. Going to make a full recovery.
So what kind of plane it was, by the way? Was it like a World War II plane?
It was. It was a vintage two-seat World War II training plane. No other passengers. So, yeah, Han was flying solo.
We have the audio between Harrison Ford when he had this engine problem and the tower there at Santa Monica Airport, and they cleared him to come back to the runway. Here it is.
I didn't know you could fly a plane.
Fly, yes. Land, no.
Okay, let's go with
really
the actual
the audio.
53178, engine failure, immediate return.
Ryan 178, runway 21, clear to land.
Go to 3.
Ryan 178, runway 3, clear to land.
Tower Unit 3, did you see the last location?
Unit 3, it looked like it was short of the runway by the VOR.
Okay, so you heard Harrison Ford's voice. It was kind of panicked. Need to immediately return to the runway.
Exactly.
They cleared him to the runway number, and then you heard him identify that. And then nothing from Harrison Ford, and another pilot came on, told the tower that it looks like he came short of the runway.
Yeah, he ended up hitting a golf course, Penmar Golf Course, hit a tree, landed on the tee box of the 8th hole with one of the wings touching the ground. There was a pretty big cut on his head. He had some skin missing. The fire department was immediately on the scene. He was alert, conscious. They took him to the hospital. And it's funny because I didn't see...
Did Bill Murray show up at all?
and do some jokes. I know, right? Danny Gann would have been there if he were still with us, too. He was another jokester on the golf course. No, but yesterday when I saw the story, Harrison Ford in critical condition.
I saw that, too.
And then within 20 minutes... he's totally fine. It's a cut on his head.
Well, what it was he was critical of the golf course. You know, you needed a longer fairway.
So I was telling you about his previous plane crashes. In 99, he had to make an emergency landing in a riverbed when he was flying a helicopter. And then less than a year after that, he had crash landed a plane in Nebraska due to high winds.
Really? You know, the scar on his chin is actually from an automobile crash years ago as well. So he's no stranger to accidents.
If he says you want to ride... say, I'll take the next vehicle.
Good. I'm real good.
Whatever. Why don't we just walk?
Yesterday afternoon, I saw on Y98's Facebook page, they posted the picture of Kim Kardashian going blonde. I don't care about that, but if you want to see it, it's online.
You know what Harrison Ford said about that?
Get off my plane.
While you're there, you have to look at pictures of this new trend. I don't know why I haven't heard of this before. It's called waist training. And Kim Zolciak, who is on The Real Housewives, she's actually was from Zolciak. She was on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's married to an Atlanta Falcons player. She posted a picture of her on Instagram with one of these waist trainers on. It is the most frightening thing I've ever seen.
It's sort of like an Elizabethan torture device.
Yeah, but it's supposed to train your waist to be smaller. And there's another picture of Khloe Kardashian with one of them on, sitting in front of her closet. Like, that doesn't look too posed, does it? And look, I'm just naturally on my legs, staring at my phone with my lips.
You know what it looks like? It looks like when when you were in biology and you learned about an ant. And their parts.
Oh, yeah.
Because what do they call it?
Yes.
The head, thorax, and abdomen, yeah.
You have to see these pictures, though. It's creepy and crazy. It looks very dangerous. Y98.com. In theaters this weekend, Chappie the Elf. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just Chappie.
I think they stole that name from us because we did Chappie the Elf. How many years ago was that?
Years ago.
10, 12 years ago? Mm-hmm.
Hugh Jackman, the star. Unfinished Business with Vince Vaughn and Dave Franco. This weekend, Friday on Netflix, that new show that Tina Fey created starring Ellie Kemper, St. Louis's own from The Office, The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. That's Friday on Netflix. And then SNL, Chris Hemsworth and Zach Brown Band. Is that a repeat? I don't know. I don't remember seeing him on it, but I don't know what he's promoting.
You know, the thing is, I don't know when anything's been on in real time because I haven't watched anything in real time in, I can't tell you how long.
The Dress. You know The Dress.
Yes, the blue, white, black, or gold.
Blue and black, white,
whatever,
and gold.
Yeah.
It made an appearance last night on American Idol. Very smart.
Oh, yeah.
One of the contestants, one of the top 8 girls, Jax Cole, she donned the definitely blue and black dress and sang Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Judges didn't like her performance very much, but it's kind of a cute little thing. I think people may vote for because it was clever. Not that it was her idea. You know, it was probably the wardrobe department. There's a deleted scene from Back to the Future. It's pretty interesting. I guess it's been out for a couple of years, and it's been on YouTube for about 2 or 3 years. But it shows you, it's deleted, and it's a clip that would never fly today, but they were smart enough back then to take it out.
You look a little pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know, Doc. I mean, it's just this whole thing with my mother.
What?
I just don't know if I can go through with it. Hitting on her.
Nobody said anything about hitting her. You're just gonna take a few liberties with her.
See, that's what I mean. I mean, God, can't believe I'm actually gonna feel up my own mother. You know, this is the kind of thing that could screw me up permanently. Well, what if I go back to the future and I end up being gay?
Why shouldn't you be happy?
I gotta go pick up my mother.
Yeah, that was taken out a few years ago. That's the end of Entertainment Schmig. We'll have another another Schmig at 8:40, but Schmig Schmackdown at 7:40 on Y98.